Oh, what's going on, everybody? It's me, Sloppy. Man, it feels like forever. I think it's been like a week or something that I haven't said what's up to anybody. But man, yeah, how's everybody doing? Random, like always. Sometimes I'm out of town and the family's going shopping, so I'm like, let me come in for a little bit and chit chat for a little bit and talk some smack and but yeah. So yeah, I'm out of town. I am in a desert, going to a concert tomorrow. So we're staying at a hotel and shit. So yeah, so it came in real quick, right? I've been hanging out in the back and behind the scenes with Lexi and shit. I'm pretty sure you guys saw his video or stream about some guy. Like I said, the predoverse is expanding, increasing, whatever you want to call it, right? Now, now we're going into the Care Bear community. Yes, you heard it right. The Care Bear community. It is astounding. Did I say it right? I think I said it right. That even the Care Bears have some very, very odd individuals. Where's EDP? I think Gideon is looking for him. All right, that Gideon guy is on EDP watch. Apparently, he's trying to get back on the YouTube world, but hopefully they kick him out. Right? Sometimes YouTube doesn't do the job correctly, but if they do, hell yeah. Can you cover him? Well, I think. What could I say? He's a pred. He likes cupcakes. He's a pred, confirmed. There's not like I guess I had to go watch what he has done recently. I don't know much what he has done recently, but all I know is he is a confirmed P3DO. Unfortunately, he didn't go to jail. Like, uh, like how do you not go to jail when you went and people that defend people will defend anything, right? You see, Caucasian, you've seen certain people defending predators. Can't believe it. Well, he's a pretty big guy, Caucasian. He's a pretty big guy, so yeah, he might not live for too long. If his body is his heart is pumping harder than he should. So yeah, he won't live too long. And that day he does, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be excited, me including. But like I said, the Predaverse increases, right? So I was looking at the lizards, Arthur's stream, and he had some girl named Autumn Parrish, right? Autumn Parrish. I don't think you guys know much about her. I think you guys know a little bit about her, but she's another one, right? Another girl that um, I guess admitted that she was a pred, and then she said she was having sleep uh, calls with minors. I don't know what that means. I've never had a sleep call on Discord with people. So if anyone that has Discord and has sleep calls, explain to me what that is. Is it just you guys sleeping and hearing each other breathe? I don't know. I don't. I don't know what that means. I'm guessing that's what it means, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so the Care Bear community, very, very odd, right? He's part of DD's group. I'm pretty sure. I think Steve talked about him, and Vexio talked about him, and I was watching, and I'm just like, man, where do these people come out from? Like, where because they're small YouTubers, right? They're small. They're like, I think he has 200 and something subscribers. So a lot of people don't really care, right? Don't care about these type of situations because he's a small YouTuber, so he's harmless. And but no, they're there. They're weird. They're weird people. I'll show you. I'll show you his channel, right? I'll show you his channel, and I'll show you what he posts, right? He's 24, I think, 24, 25. Keep in mind that he's 24, 25, and he considers himself a thug. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know why when I hear a Care Bear guy thinking he's thug, it's very very odd. So let me show you. Let me make sure it's the right one. Do 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 do. All right. Shazam. P p p p p p p p p. All right. So is that Stanley in the thumbnail or Didi? That's Didi. Uh, Kenway 76, J Margera. Um, yeah, that's Didi and his very voluptuous girlfriend. Mean mugging. You know that was her mugshot. If you can't tell that that image is her mugshot, that if image makes me laugh. Right. Check out Cupcake the Fox Girl. She's 23 years old, and she talks to middle school kids. Well, talking is okay when you start moving into conversations that are not very good. Then yes, that's bad. But talking normal, then you can't really say much. You know, you have younger siblings, right? Younger cousins, but the moment it gets more, I guess, romanticized, then yeah, that's a little bit different. But talking to people, I wouldn't talk to kids that are not my kids or relatives. But some people, yeah, YouTubers, they talk to a lot of kids, but the moment they go into a more sexual conversation, and that's when you're like, what the fuck? He's a furry too. Yeah, man, those furries. 99% of them, I believe they're okay, but it's that 1% that messes it up for all of them. Like Didi, right? Like Didi and his cult, right? Didi's cult is naughty, right? They have baby furs. They have different types of furries, and you have these Care Bear individuals, which to me is funny. Brian after stalking my account. How's he stalking? I haven't seen him. Ken Way J. I haven't seen him, but I'm sure he's lurking in the YouTube world. But yeah, why did he still alive? Well, because special needs people live longer. I guess I don't know. God is saving him for hell. What's up, Luisa? He's behind Dylan Thomas. I haven't seen him. I haven't seen that account here. So yeah. I haven't seen that shit. But yeah, Didi's still alive because God is waiting for him to go to the dark abyss and stay there forever. You know, he's not a godly person. He's a piece of doo doo. But yeah, so this guy, right? I think some people have seen it, some people hasn't, and he is a gotcha guy. I had to research what gotcha was. I kind of had to look it up to see exactly what it is. Fucking yeah, Luisa, my bad. It's this nonsense, the Care Bear stuff. They're expanding their universe. First it was only the furries. Then they went into the Paw Patrol. Then they went into Sonic. Now they're going the My Little Pony. There's a couple of guys in Dee Dee's streams that are into My Little Pony, the bronies, the bronies. And then now we have the Care Bears, which is ruining a lot of people's stuff, right? And then Gotcha, I guess is something pretty simple, something that these individuals enjoy watching. Apparently, uh, I don't know. I can't watch this shit. And then you see, he likes them. Amy Rose. Wait, go back. Sonic characters, like always, is always the Sonic characters and these people's favorite characters. Like, come on, like I don't know. I'm a Dragon Ball Z person, but I never like became like so obsessed with a certain character or a certain, uh, I guess, individual. I can't. But apparently these people, they like them. I don't know what it is, a wolf or a dog. I don't know. Yeah, it's this thing. They're in love with these type of things, man. Like, let me see, Sonic, more wolf people, uh, Bloodfang Wolf. I don't know. All the wolf stuff and wolf gotcha, and then some fat chick. And then I guess Zexio, he's trying to call out Zexio for, um, I guess, I don't know what, calling himself a predator. He calls Zexio a predator, but yeah, I don't know about that. They always call them predators. Of course, it's a furry. Go figure. Most of them turn out to be very odd, weird people behind the. Some of them. Some of them. I can't agree with that because they're a furry. They're bad. There is a few. Like anything else, bad eggs. But those small bad eggs makes the community like shit. It's like the same with the Care Bear stuff, right? This guy likes Care Bears. I'm sure 99% of the people that like Care Bears, well, I don't know, 50% of the people that like Care Bears are, okay. The other 50, they're pretty odd. But yeah, no, the Care Bear community is attacking us, and we're fearing for our life. We are so scared that we stopped streaming for a while. Right? See, they're all up on Zexio's things, even though they're, Zachary, Zachary. Yeah. So he likes Dee Dee, and then who in the right, like Zexio is not that dumb to say, "Oh, I admit, I framed people." Like, these people are idiots, thinking that someone going in with an alt account that says Zexio out. Why? Why? I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. These people are very, very dumb. Right? Yeah, we scared Lusa. We're very, very scared. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna survive. We're gonna survive this, even though the Care Bears have magical powers in their bellies that they could throw at us. And they sing songs, lovely songs. Yeah. So he's. Oh yeah. He he tried to dox. Oh well, right there. He thinks Zexio lives in these places, right? And, and he got mad that allegedly people, I guess, doxed his information. Um, that we didn't do it, and so he's like, doxing is not cool, bro. And then next day he's dox, well, trying to dox people. Apparently, yeah, yeah. Clear this person is that bright. That account could be pretty much anyone. Yeah. They're not very smart, Leon. A lot of these individuals hang with the same people, right? So they share I guess their information to each other, which is false information. But because they hate each other, like they hate Zexio, they kind of hate dislike me. But Zexio and Steve have been more on their ass than anyone. So they always talking smack, saying Steve and Zexio are peak videos and shit like that. And I'm just like, show the proof, and they never do. And but yeah, it's expanding, right? And new ones coming out the woodwork, and it's pretty crazy. I've been busy this whole week, so I've been kind of just delaying stuff, but uh, uh, it's been pretty crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna add people in if people want to come in. Uh, Hold on, just for a little bit, not too much. I don't want people to go, you know, too long. But yeah, so Baby First, BD8, and his furry crew are some of the most weirdest virgins on God's planet. Well, he is a virgin, Darkless. His aunt confirmed it. His aunt said that his poom poom don't work. So yes, he is a virgin because his aunt said that he doesn't have the brain power to have an erection, so he can't have intercourse with any male, female, dog, cat, rooster, sheep, whatever his preference is. He cannot have intercourse with them because he doesn't have the brain power to erect his genitalia, which is weird. Why would your aunt oust you like that? She tried to make it seem like that was a one up, right? Like oh yeah, my kid can't be a predator. His boom boom don't work. He can't get it up. And then you see D in the background. Yeah, huh? Yeah, you tell him, man, auntie. It's like you're making yourself look even worse. That your penis don't work and that won't work ever, according to your aunt. And she knows about penises. The aunt knows a lot about penises because she has been in websites where she is spreading eagle, showing her poom poom, the female poom poom, and her breasts. Yeah, so the aunt might know about men and their genitalia, and but it's weird that she. How did she confirm that? Right? How did she confirm that Dee Dee's penis can't get erect? Did she try? Did she try to like get his poom poom to work? And Dee Dee was like, "Nah, auntie, my brain power isn't that strong. I can't get it up." Or because how would she know? How is it possible that the aunt knows that his thing don't work? I don't know. That's a weird question, but I just thought about it right now because yeah, the aunt must have spent some time as a prostitute in my guess. Yeah, yeah. Well, there is a website. There is a website that uh, I forgot who found it. One of the servers, some I think Obi or Adhesive, one of those two guys found a website where his aunt was fully naked. That's what I'm gonna say. She was exposing herself like God created her, and a lot of people saw those images in a certain server, and yeah, yeah, they were crazy. And the aunt considered herself a Christian, a Christian lady spreading them cheeks. They repented, so now they're not bad people, according to them. I don't know. I still think they're the pieces of shit. The aunt, um, the grandma, a little bit, even though she passed away. I don't like talking shit about the dead people, but I know there's other people that do, but I don't. I like to talk shit about the living because they are able to respond, right? The living can respond, the dead can't. So I'm always able to talk shit about the living, not the dead, because they can't come in and unless their spirit comes into computer and joins, but yeah, they won't come in. But yeah, anyways, Care Bear community. Apparently, he is a thug. I'm trying. Let me see. Can I? I think I can. Hold on. I think I could find the image. Let me see if I could. No, I can't. I'm not on this computer. Darn it. Oh yeah, there you can. There you go. Oh wait, no, nope. Oh, there it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. All right, I found it. Could I open it? I can't open it. Oh well, I can't. I can't put it on. It was a picture of him holding a Care Bear with the bandana on, like Tupac, and yeah, it looks very disturbing. Maybe he has it on in his channel. Wait up, hold on. Let me see. Ugh, nope, nope, nope. Look, all these are about Zexio, about Steve, stuff like that. I don't know. Pedo Fatso Aubrey Simpson. Well, she is pretty big, but Pred, word on the street is that she might be her ex-boyfriend. The other Pred, Tiger Claw, claims that Aubrey dated underage kids. But then again, how will we know, right? Tiger Claw is another guy that wanted to have intercourse with a 15-year-old. So, should we believe that? Should we believe another Pred that his ex girlfriend was talking to underage children? It's very tough to believe Preds when they try to accuse other Preds of doing the same stuff they're doing. Like tattletelling. They're snitches. I'm telling you, Preds are very, very, very weak-minded. That they will rat their other Pred friends out just for them to get away from them for a little bit. What's Floppy? Just on my way home from the beach, stopping by to drop a like, have a good stream. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. By the way, Dragon, what's up? The Joker. Um, wow, now it's raining here. Oh no. Oh no. Did you do a rain dance? I'm just kidding. I don't know if the monks. I don't know if the monks do rain dances. I don't know. Right? HMONG. The H is silence. The monk. But yeah, well, that's good that you went to the beach. You show them terres over there. But yeah, well, that's good. But anyways, Blastoise can use the rain dance. Well, yeah, yeah, well, yeah, that's on in Pokemon. If you pick the blue, if you pick Squirtle, you could train it to do the rain dance. Maybe with the, I forgot those. God, I forgot the name of those things that you have to train them, and it's an item, and you can put it on the Blastoise, and you add a new thing. I don't know. Would you like to know? I'm sure you did. I'm sure you showed them moves. I don't know, Floppy. He's a predator. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Tiger Claw. The only reason he talked to us, or not me or us, he talked to Rev and Ninja a while back was because they tricked them into because Tiger Claws wanted to quote unquote expose expose his ex girlfriend, the Dee Dee's girlfriend. Dee Dee's girlfriend was another predator's girlfriend. That Tiger Claw. I'm telling you, they all date each other, right? Tara's still around. Tara's still, hanging around with predators like Green Ranger. Tara wanted to be away from all this shit, but she's still in this shit. And Tara, we haven't forgotten about you. We haven't forgotten about your voluptuous body. But we see you hanging out with Green Ranger, and that's very, very, very naughty of you because you claimed you didn't want to be around, uh, predators. But unfortunately, you do. Anyways, Preds dating other Preds. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's a recurring thing, Darkless. The first year I started hanging out with Zexio, there was a girl, the one I'm talking about, Autumn Parrish. Autumn Parrish dated like two or three predators. Some guy named Draco, some guy named Draven. I forgot the other guy. And she defended these people even after they exposed him for being a predator. I'm telling you, it is wild that you try to convince these people, hey, your boyfriend likes to talk to little kids. No, that's not true. That's not true. But it's true. Very true, lady. Preds also turn on each other too when it's inconvenient. Yeah, yeah, they are the worst when it comes to that. They get caught and they start pointing fingers at other people. Like, well, this guy talked to three girls. I only talked to two. This guy sent his dick pic. I only took my shirt off and sent my my body picture. Like they try to justify what they did, and it's like, come on, man, you are a pred. And then they call us preds after. Like, I guess they're always calling mainly Zexio. I don't know why with Zexio they always call him a pred, even though he doesn't talk to any underage people. He's always to himself playing Sims, modding, creating bots for Discord and shit. So he doesn't have time for none of that. He has time to expose people and then hang out with his kid. But apparently, he dated a girl in the United States, even though he has never gone to the U.S. of A. Preds are already dishonorable people. Yeah, well, yeah, the lizard man. Man, that's the epitome of Pred supporter. If in the dictionary, if Pred supporter was in there, they will have an image of Arthur Woodson with his eyes crossed out, across. They ain't fixing his eyes in that image. I think he. Oh, that reminds me. Just, thanks for talking about the lizard, the Joker. I totally forgot until now, until you mentioned the lizard. He had John Davis. He had John Davis in one of his streams recently. I was like, no way, because I watched it because I messaged Zexio and I was like, hey Zexio, fucking Arthur's fucking he has John Davis in the stream. We should react to it and talk some shit. Talk some shit on Arthur and his Pred supporting individual because he was defending Matt Man as well again. He was defending Matt Man, saying, "Yeah, yeah, I don't know why people believe about Matt Man. He it's not true. It's all lies." In my head, I'm like, "Motherfucker, you said you knew he was that, but because it's not your business, you don't care." See how disingenuous and a liar you are. It wasn't gonna be about. I guess I could be because it's the predoverse. It's the multitude. Some of the people that are in DD streams are going into Arthur streams. So I guess yes, it's going into a different place. Fucking chomos. Yeah, yeah. At least I'm telling you. Notice how a lot of friends have fucked up eyes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look, I'll show you. Let me stop sharing this. I'll show you. Every one of them. Let me see. Where's it at? Where is he? Oh, there he is. This guy has fucked up eyes. 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 Who else? This guy doesn't have fucked up eyes, but he's a pred. They're all preds. Well, maybe this guy. I don't know. I'm still iffy about this guy, but he hasn't came back. So for now, he's hiding. But yeah, all of these individuals are, I guess, low IQ. They were born like that. They were born with low IQ, and they do stupid shit. And because mommy and daddy are gonna be like, well, he has this disability, that's why he's acting like this. Fuck your disability. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You are talking to people that you shouldn't. And your mommy is there to cuddle you because your mommy cares about you, even though your mommy is a criminal, worse than those Latinos that you white people claim there are. There's way more criminals as the white Arkansas people, I guess. They steal stuff and shit. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I I saw the fucking what's his name? Fucking Daniel Roth's new video, right? God damn, he got obese. He got super obese. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I could go in. Oh yeah. Man, let's see if he still has it. Let me see. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh my god. Did he delete it? No, tell me he deleted it. Oh no, it's right there. Okay. All right. Where what? No, no, on his Facebook. So, so I guess the day that John Davis joined Arthur's stream, I guess apparently Daniel was there. I guess in one of his alt accounts, I guess, or something. I don't know. And I'm guessing after the stream, he made his own stream. And God, hey, what's up, guys? What are you talking about? We're talking about the predoverse, Blood Knight, where all these, alleged, wink, 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 predators are joining are intertwining with each other. Arthur's group with Dee Dee's group, with the Sonic community group, with the Care Bear community group. It's it's the multiverse, but in the Predator edition. That's crazy. But hold on, let me share the fucking God. This guy is obese. All right, let me see if I see it. There you go. I don't know if you can hear it. Let me know.
What is up, folks? This is Daniel Roth back here with another video, and today I'm going to address fucking Arthur.
As you can see, golly, like this is what happens when you jerk off to a lot of anime lolicon. He grew way more than that, Pi. He grew way more than that. And look at the uneven. mustache. Like, like I know your special needs, but can you groom yourself correctly? Because you do want to groom, but not the type that with the facial hair. You trying to groom, you know, someone that you shouldn't be grooming. I like that one. And yeah, so as you can see, let me move myself a little bit to make it bigger. There you go. He has grew substantially. This is my PFP on my Discord. So if you have me on Discord, my PFP is this image. It just it's I always like having images of weirdos or preds and stuff like that. And this one, I guess I got fascinated because I would I would see ZTV streams a long time ago. I think last year I would ZTV streams. I would watch his stuff, the more viewed ones, so I could kind of just see what people are or what people in different communities were. And this guy was way skinnier, right, compared to now. He was still a little bit chubby, but now it's just like, where is your jugular? Where is your neck? It's just he looks like that guy from what is it, 90 Day Fiance? I forgot the guy's name. Ed? Yeah, Ed something. The one that dated the Filipino girl. Daniel can talk all this shit to people, but none of us, his insult can top the fact that he's a lolly lover. Yeah, yeah. The only reason we talk about Daniel here is because he likes stuff that we don't like, right? Like if he was a racist, I could care less, right? A lot of white people say some fucked up shit when they're angry, making them look weak-minded. So racist shit, I'm like, whatever. But when it's lolly stuff and he's still trying to be, heard, well, we'll give you a platform, right? We'll show you the stupidity that you are, the stupid person that you are, and and showcase that. We're not showcasing anything good about Daniel because he doesn't have any good qualities, right? He's just another person that likes some weird ass shit. I would understand if he just likes anime and goons over the adult characters, but he goons over the, I guess, aged up characters, even though I don't believe on that shit, but they do. So let's listen a little bit. I think it's a quick one. Let me see.
So Arthur made a video or a live stream while a few
Oh yeah,
minutes
that shit was
ago,
funny.
and I am he did a live stream basically addressing Money AD and all them, basically,
Money.
you know, calling them out and shit. And he says that he doesn't care about them calling him out. And I'm not defending Money AD. I'm not defending those people because they're just as guilty as Arthur
No,
is.
we're not.
They had a hand in it just as much as he did. But I'm here to call it out as I see it, not what.
God damn. See, the mustache is not like one side. It has more hair than the other. I can't take this guy serious when he's trying to, I guess, talk shit. Not. Well, I guess he's trying to talk shit about Arthur and John Davis, even though I put Daniel Roth a little, well, I guess a little bit lower than John Davis. John Davis, he does talk to people that are not of age. Daniel, he talked to like what, one, two underage people. One of them, he was expressing his feelings towards her appearance, and the other one, I'm still kind of unsure a little bit, but his mustache looks fake. Not gonna lie. Well, his mustache is horrible, not groomed correctly. Someone get this guy written. He will cut his fat off pie. If he tries to shave, he's gonna shave off some of his neck fat, put it in the pan and fry it up. Eat some neck, I guess, some fried neck or something. I don't know. when the first time I ever saw who he was, he had a face. He had you could see a little bit of his jawline when I first saw heard about this guy. Now it's just like, where did it go? Where is the bone structure? He just looks like my thumb. I'm looking at my thumb and I'm looking at him, and yeah, they're both the same. They're both the same people. I don't know. Well, yeah, all right, let's keep it going. Oh my bad. But yeah, look at him.
Everybody else sees it, but as I see it. So let's go ahead and get it over with.
I don't know if you guys, can you guys hear
So
it?
Arthur did a live stream, basically calling out money, like I said, and all of them,
Shout out to Motor.
and calling them middle class, which he's middle class himself. So what does he talk like? What does he know about being wealthy?
Arthur is not middle class. Daniel Roth, you are an idiot. Arthur gets disability. Arthur, his mom pays for all his stuff. He's not middle class, Daniel. You fucking idiot. I think you might be better off than him, and that's saying it lightly when it comes to stuff like that. You maybe pay your phone bill. You maybe give your mom some money for your lolicon videos. Maybe, I don't know. Arthur's mom pays for all his bills. Arthur doesn't even know how to pay a bill, I bet. I don't know. Anyways, let's go. Let's keep it going. This guy's weird.
In clergy. He don't know shit about wealthy. Dude, the guy's only saying that to make himself look better than everybody else. It's pretty obvious. I mean, I've dealt with these people in the past.
Mm.
He's not rich. Before you know it, he's going to be out in the streets begging, because that's what it's going to lead him to. He's going to be out in the streets begging.
God damn. Oh my God.
And he's letting John
Thanks,
Davis, again, this predator, this guy who's groomed a kid and all that, on.
What I never understand with these people, right? Um, they always say we lie, right? When it's about them, with Daniel Roth, right? With Daniel Roth, we showcase the stuff that he did, but he's like, no, that's not true. My finger slipped. My finger slipped. But when it's about other people that we expose, it's like, yeah, he's a predator. He was talking to underage people. But when it's us exposing you, it's not. It's lies. It's not true. It was a typo. It was this. It was that. But when it's about people that maybe you don't like, or people that is not you, you're like, yeah. See, he was a predator. He was a predator. This guy's a predator. And all those people that he talks about are the people that Zexio, I, or others have exposed, showcased in our videos. But when it was him, he was like, no, that's not true. That's not true. My finger, it was my finger. And I like seeing him now, like right now, I would maybe believe him because he might have very, very meaty fingers now, based on the facial structure of his as we speak. So maybe now I would maybe be like, you know what? Maybe you did, but this is this was like what, a year ago, a year and a half ago. So he was maybe 80 pounds lighter. He looks like he's maybe 300 pounds, maybe more. I don't know. His mom could answer that one for us. But yeah, let's listen to a pred talking bad about another pred.
Online, and then Arthur's blaming the kid for being online. But I'm like, Arthur, even though the kid shouldn't have been online on YouTube and all that, should have been using, the internet for research or a project or whatever. But Arthur, it's not the kid's fault that the kid got groomed and shit. It's it's mainly the culprit, and the culprit you're defending is John Davis, and you are what you eat, dude.
You are what you eat. So I'm guessing Daniel Roth is a cheeseburger or a KFC bucket or a extra large pizza because you are what you eat. Spoken words from the intellectual mind of Mr. D. Roth. You are what you eat, motherfuckers.
The people you associate with, you are what you eat. That is your mentality. That's your algorithm. That is your, you know, that's the algorithm. That is the norm of the people you want.
The algorithm, that's, oh my God. I don't know. I don't know if he knows what algorithm is. I'm guessing he's just saying words just to say it. He's like, you are what you eat. The algorithm. The algorithm is something like when for YouTube, for Instagram, for all these things like you, what you like the most. That's what they're gonna show you. I don't think it goes in real life. I don't know. I could be wrong. He's so morbidly obese. I don't think a treadmill could handle his weight. Heavy duty ones, right? There's people that are 800 pounds and they have to have those very sturdy. But he won't use one like that, right? He. I don't think he knows what a treadmill is. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Maybe he does.
to associate with.
Oh my
So
God. Ah, delicious. Very, very, very handsome man right there. I don't know how women don't flock over this guy. I don't know why he's not pushing away women on the daily. This is what a man supposed to be looking like. He is the epitome of an alpha male. The symmetry on his face, the circumference is 3.14, very circular. It's very round. He is doing a great job having a symmetrical circle as his face. It's like when if you're an artist, right? And you start with the circle before you start sketching, that's his face. And his eyes, for some reason, always closes when he's talking, which is a special needs thing from what I've seen.
you want to associate with a guy who preys on kids, and then you say you don't care about it. I'm like, dude, you should care about it because he's your quote unquote buddy, but he seems more like someone who's manipulating you. And you're out here defending this dude. And I had said before anybody else said anything, I was the one that called this guy out and said this guy does not deserve a panel.
None of you guys, Daniel, anybody called him out for him not to be in panels. It was after we confronted him about him engaging in conversations with Kylie, engaging conversations with my decoys, engaging conversations with other people that were not of age, joining teen dating chats. That's when everybody was like, "Yeah, this guy's a piece of shit." I would see John Davis join Arthur's panels a lot, and Daniel, you were there, and you did not call it out. Every time I see John Davis and I am allowed to be in the stream, I would always confront him. None of these people that say we confronted him and we didn't like him. No, because he would still be in his panels. He would still. No one confronted him. The only one that would confront him was Kevin Daddy. Kevin Daddy would confront him every time John Davis was in a panel and Kevin would join. Kevin would fight and argue and call John Davis a pred. So don't say, Daniel, that you were a front runner when it came to exposing John Davis, you bitch.
But you projected and said, "Oh, well, he deserves a panel. He deserves a voice. He don't deserve any voice, especially what he did and what he's doing now. He's doing things behind your back that you don't even know about and you don't even care about, but yet you do streams about it. You say you don't care about
But
what
you
people
live in
say
there.
about you, but yet you seem to talk about it a lot. It's like, bro, grow
Exactly.
up. Like you're over here doing videos of you trying to defend this guy. This guy is a fucking lost cause. At this point, he deserves the nutcracker. He deserves the guillotine.
He deserves the nutcracker. All these things that he's saying, right, are things that should happen to him as well, right? That's why I say Preds and Pred supporters always point the fingers at others. They always have to say, well, this guy is doing this and that guy is doing that. Why are you guys on me? I didn't do not just as bad as them. That's their mentality, right? Their mentality is like they did worse than what I did. So go bother them and leave me alone because I want to watch my lolicon in peace. Shit like that.
That's what he deserves. He deserves to be hung and set on fire.
Yes, Daniel, you do.
He deserves to be shot
You too.
by a firing squad.
Yes, Daniel, you're
That's the
projecting.
kind of person he is, dude. And you're just like this dude. If I'm going to be honest,
Yes.
if you're defending people like this, Arthur, which I know you defend people like this, like Mr. Lantern, Matt Man,
Hmm.
Larry the Batman fan, and all of them, you defend people like this.
You defended Jungle. You defended Phoenix Knight for a while. So you don't have anything to criticize other people when it comes to defending predators. You came into my stream when we were interviewing Junko trying to defend him. When he admitted that he was talking to people that weren't of age, you were in the chat trying to defend him. So who are you to say, oh, you defend Mr. Lantern, you defend Matt Man, you defend all these motherfuckers. You do the same. You defended Junko. You told Junko not to say anything about what happened between him and the person that wasn't of age. You told him to keep his mouth shut, and then you claimed that you didn't know, and then Junko called it out and said, "Yes, you knew about this." So yes, you don't have shit to say about defending predators because you defend predators as well. I'm shocked he hasn't brought his mom on live stream yet. Kind of like the videos DD made with his psycho. Yeah, yeah, he's not there yet. He's not there where his mom is gonna join again. His mom joined before, I guess like years ago. So I'm guessing the mom grew tired of it, so just lets his son roam the internet world, because the mom has better things to do. I don't know. Does he still live near a middle school? Most likely. If he still lives in the same place, then yes. Yeah, if he still lives in the same place, then yeah, he lives close to a middle school.
This is your mentality, dude. And what have they done for you in return to repay the debt? Nothing.
The debt.
So you can keep thinking these are your friends.
Whee! Look at that. Look at that. That guy looks like he is 50 now. What McDonald's and Lolicon does to your face, it ages you horrendously. I think he's 30. I'm not sure. 20 something or 30. And he looks like he's 50. He looks like those old men that are cranky all the time, sit in front of their porch in the boonies, just losing life, right? Uh, I'll keep it going because I don't know if you guys want to keep giving me
Friends,
space.
I'm going to tell you right now, they're not your fucking friends, dude. They're just using you for their own personal gain. That's all they're doing. Just like just like ITB and all of them have been doing to you. They're using you for personal gain. They know the kind of person you are.
Personal gain? What personal gain do we get from Arthur? Daniel, explain. What benefits do we get from Arthur that is very crucial that we have to keep him, or they have to keep him close? My reasoning is because I wanted John Davis' stuff. Their reasoning may be different. Maybe they really want to be his friend, but yeah, I don't know. Let's keep going before.
And now they're saying all of this about you. It's only because they turned on you. It's not rocket science, Arthur. Dude, they turned on you because they knew the kind of person you are. They just didn't want to upset you. But they should have said it. They should have said it from the get go.
All these things sounds like projection, right? From what I've seen, he got ousted from all his community that he was in because he was doing some fucked up shit. Now that Arthur got ousted for doing, protecting pieces of shit, now he's trying to criticize him. He's trying to criticize Arthur for getting ousted by the communities because he was doing some fucked up shit. I don't understand. Hold on. And he's trying to criticize Arthur, which everybody criticizes Arthur because Arthur's a fucking moron. But coming from this guy that has been ousted from his own communities because he was a piece of shit, and he loves Lolicon, even though he says he doesn't. But he was defending Lolicon. He was defending YouTube channels that like that stuff. He was saying, "Why are you guys attacking this guy? Fictional characters, you cannot. Is not a victim. Blah blah blah. Shit like that." He got ousted by the community that he was in because he was a fucking moron, and now he's trying to criticize another guy that got ousted by the same community for being a moron. It's like, come on, man, come on. I know you're low IQ, but come on, man.
You know, all of them should. But no, no, they had every right to cut you off with the John Davis stuff. Not like they're any better either. They're no better than the people they cut off and vilify. Let's just be fucking honest. Let's call a spade, Arthur.
Arthur,
So
Arthur.
no, no, y'all want to continue going in this endless cycle, this endless circle, and not breaking out of the circle like me and Antoine did. So
You did not break off from the circle. You got kicked out from the circle. But to make you feel better, you said, "Yeah, me and Antoine left the community." No, after everybody found out about you calling some underage girl cute and sexy and shit like that, sexy as fuck. That's what you said. And the girl told you her age, and you doubled down and you went again and said we should be friends. Like who? Why would you want to be friends with a minor? That's why people cut you off. You didn't cut yourself off. If you wouldn't have done that, I'm sure you would still, might have lost some friends because you're fucking racist, but you would have still had some friends that are racist that will, I guess, um, keep you there. Like most likely, what's his name? The awesome Phoenix. He would have still been your friend because he seems like he really liked you back then. He'd defend you like crazy. But yeah, no, you can't. You can't. Come on, man. No.
y'all want to keep doing what y'all are doing, that's fine. But I'm just gonna tell you, y'all gonna keep turning on each other before you even bet an eye, or let alone blink.
Blink it.
So Arthur, you're no different than Chayton and all of them. You're no
Ain't
different than all of them. Let's just call it. Let's call it for what it is. You're no better than the rest of those people involved. Even if you're neutral at this point, you're just as guilty as those involved. That's pure fact. That's not an opinion. That is 100% fact.
That's an opinion, Daniel. That's an opinion.
You're just as guilty as all those people you're going at right now and defending. So, anyways, this is my take on the whole issue. This is Daniel Rolfe signing out. Have a good one. God bless.
Always with the God bless. Always with the God bless. Why is it always the people that do some fucked up shit always use that as a way to, I guess, feel better about their lives? Saying, I am a Catholic, so I do believe in those things, but I don't know why people that talk to underage people always use religion as their way to make everything better. I don't know. I don't know. Some people are evil. But yeah, but besides that, man, I wasn't even gonna talk about Daniel, but forgot why I started talking about. God is not happy with Danny. Yeah, Danny Boy is living the life of misery. He's aging like a prune. He's in his 30s or maybe early 20s, something, late 20s. I mean, I don't know. He looks 50. So God is punishing him hastily, quickly. He's not the same Daniel that was crying, crying every stream about, no, I just want to be loved by everybody. Shut the fuck up, you little crybaby. Like, no man should uh, cry because people on the internet world don't want to be their friends. If you cry because the internet world doesn't like you, I'm sorry, but yeah, it's no bueno. No, at least as long as your family loves you, I think that's the main thing. YouTube world, if someone doesn't want to be your friend, it's cool. You don't have to beg anybody to be your friend. It's just the internet world. There's billions of people there. You could always go to a different group. Just don't go to the prey groups, please. Those groups are increasing dramatically as we speak. The predoverse is expanding like the universe. But yeah, the Joker, John Davis. Oh, that's why. Yeah, yeah. Now I remember why I talked about Danny. John Davis was in Arthur's stream saying he's a Muslim now, right? Don't the Israelites dislike the Muslims? I think. Let me Google that shit. Let me see. Do Israelites dislike Muslims? Do Israelites dislike Muslims? Let me see if there's anything. Okay, yeah, they hate each other. Muslims and Israelites dislike each other. So how is a mentor? Because Arthur said that John Davis is his mentor. How is a Muslim mentor mentoring an Israelite? I think that's against his beliefs. Like I said, I don't know much about Israelites and I don't know much about Muslims' customs, but they dislike each other. They have different ideologies, and then I remembered Muslims. I think they criticize Muhammad for having a underage girlfriend, I think, or wife. I think John Davis turned into a Muslim because he knows that marrying very young individuals is not frowned upon in that religion, in the Muslim religion. And it's crazy because he said goodbye to Arthur by saying salam alaikum or some shit like that. It's the the Muslim term to God be with you or some shit like that. And Arthur didn't say shit. I'm guessing because he's fucking stupid that he doesn't know that that Muslims and Israelites don't like each other. the the stupidity on a lizard and his mentor, the Islamic guy now, I guess. He is an Islam follower, according to John Davis. But like I said, John Davis is the biggest liar that I've met. And he goes in saying, if I was a predator, why are the police? Right? And then he's like, yeah, yeah, if you hear how he talks to Arthur, it feels like John Davis is fucking Arthur. How John Davis, like a pimp to his prostitute, right? Like a pimp to his prostitute. It's like, yeah, you don't gotta listen to them. You gotta listen to me, baby girl. We'll make the big money. We'll make the big money over here. Just go follow me. Don't listen to them. They're the bad people. Even though like we're most likely the good people, but because Arthur is getting pimped out by John Davis. God, picture that, right? Picture Arthur on the streets selling his booty while John Davis is racking up the coins, getting all the money. Arthur is working them streets of Las Vegas, selling his poon poon to tourists. He's a hot commodity because he could look at two men at the same time without them, with them making eye contact. Arthur could look at one guy to the left and then the other guy to the right. That's a good commodity to have as a prostitute in the Vegas territory. So yeah, so he's like I said, the way that John Davis talked to Arthur in that stream, it seemed like John Davis is pimping Arthur out, and Arthur might be the bottom bitch. He's the bottom bitch of John Davis's stable of weirdos. He has Cobra and Arthur as his prostitutes because they listen to what he says, even though he's a bad guy. And I'm going in a month, May May. Fuck, let me see, May something. Hold on, I'll find that right now. May 5th, May 14th. Arthur, I know you're gonna watch this shit. May 14th, I'm gonna be in Vegas. I'm staying at the MGM Grand. I'm gonna be there from Thursday to Monday. You better not hide because you said you were gonna go and kick my butt, right? You promised that something was gonna happen to me, so I'm gonna take that as a threat, right? So what's cracking with you, Felipe? Just chit chatting a little bit about the predoverse, how intertwining these individuals find each other in the multiverse of YouTube pred communities. But yeah, so next month I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be, like I said, hanging out on the strip Thursday. He better show up. He better do something because he promised a lot of people that something's gonna happen to me again. I guess, quote unquote, on me. Yeah, there's always more predators, Ryder Wilson. There's always going to be up and coming new ones, befriending, joining the DD community where there's multitude of predators. It's a never ending situation, Ryder. We're always finding new people. Some of them online, some of them are in different sites or different places. But yeah, it's always gonna be like that. I know that, but it's wild and insane. It's super wild, Ryder Wilson, and very insane. Insane in the membrane. Yeah, but yeah. So Arthur is the prostitute. John Davis is the pimp when it comes to their relationship. Arthur listens to Daddy, even though he is according to Arthur, he's an Esau, a white devil, but the white devil is his mentor. Make it make sense. When he's talking shit about Kevin, talking shit about all the other white people, saying that, I'm gonna hate your ancestors forever, and he has a mentor that's a white guy that's teaching him how to defend other Preds. Shout out to Steve from Machete Squad. Keep going after DD. Hell yeah, yeah. Keep putting that foot on his neck. His channels are getting deleted, and he's making new ones, right? And they always do, right? Preds always make new accounts because they can't be away from their underage friends and grooming victims and potential grooming victims. So they have to make more accounts to communicate with them. So they're, they're never going to leave because this is their bread and butter when it comes to communicating with people they want to, I guess, do stuff with. But fuck that shit. You know what I mean? You want to know what I mean? But yeah, man, yeah. One of these, I think, I don't know when. I gotta talk to Zexer to see when we could stream about a video about some react to a video where we could laugh and shit. On Rumble, Steve from Machete Squad subscribers called DD the N word with the hard ear. Yeah, yeah. Rumble is not for the faint of heart. If you're in Steve's chat and he's talking about DD, you will see a very, very vulgar chat. So if you don't like those words being spewed in a live chat, I don't recommend, but I do recommend going and liking it and if you hear a naughty word, just cover your ears if you don't like that shit. I don't, but Didi gets triggered easily. Yeah, yeah. Well, because Didi doesn't have anything besides drama. If he just talks about God, no one listens to him because he isn't godly. He isn't anybody that should preach the gospel. He has done very well. I guess his religion does have a lot of very child predator people, that get caught, talking to people that they shouldn't. So maybe he could do it, but yeah, nah, a lot of people shouldn't be listening to that piece of shit, weirdo looking guy, and his very lovely girlfriend. That picture on the thumbnail always makes me laugh. I think Obi or Adhesive were the ones that had put that picture there. I don't remember, but that shit is hilarious. Fucking the girl looks like she's mad dogging you in that image, and then Didi looks like he's ready to be the one taking in this poom poom in jail because they found out that he was showing CP in his live stream. So that's why he made that face on my thumbnail because there was a big old black guy behind him inserting um, stuff into his gluteus maximus. I'm like, damn, they got balls to say the N word with the yeah, yeah, yeah. They do say some very outlandish things, but it's Rumble, so apparently Rumble is more lenient when it comes to freedom of speech. But yeah, it's a very different chat compared to a YouTube chat. I think YouTube doesn't allow those words. Didi claims he has erectile dysfunction. Well, his aunt claims that, right? His aunt says that his PP don't work. So I asked earlier, how does she know? How does she know that Didi can't get his thing up? Did she try to do it to him to prove that guys with disabilities can't get their poom poom erect? I don't know. I don't know how that works when it comes to that shit. Like, it makes me wonder, but not wonder because it's pretty disgusting. Unless he told him, maybe like, Auntie, my poom poom don't work. And then Auntie was like, "All right, come here. I've dealt with erectile dysfunction customers, so let me check up on this. Let me check to see if it's true what you're saying. I have years of experience getting men's poom pooms to increase in size. So bring it over here, son." He probably went to the doctor and had it checked. No, I don't know. Maybe you're more common sense than I am when it comes to these, Ryder Wilson. I just go to the extreme because DD is known for doing some very extreme stuff towards sexuality stuff. He likes to watch Paw Patrol corn. He abuses his dog. He does a lot of very heinous things. So I always think the worst when it comes to things that he has done because yeah, fuck this guy. You know, there are pervs with erectile. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's a lot of men with low testosterone or they can't get their thing up, but um, I don't know why the ant would know that, but or I don't even know why the ant would even care about that. Why does the ant care if his thing don't work or it works? Like, why does even um, Didi care, right? How does it like? He's is he watching corn? He's watching that Paw Patrol corn, and he can't get it up. And he told his auntie, like, "Auntie, I was watching the Paw Patrol stuff, and I couldn't get it up. What's going on?" And then the auntie was like, "Come here, let me touch your poom poom. Make sure that your poom poom is working." I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to picture that shit, but it's fun to think about. No, not to talk about, not think about. Fuck that shit. Now I'm gonna end this shit soon, and I'm gonna be like, fuck the poom poom. They can use a strap on and or their hands on their victims. Oh man, yeah, no. We don't want Didi around any other people. We don't want nothing to do with that shit. Didi is a piece of shit. He's making the predoverse universe increase by recruiting, I guess, all these preds because they all hate us. They hate me. They hate Zexio. They hate Steve. They hate all of us because we expose them and then shit like that happens. But man, I don't know what. Nothing to do with that shit. Yeah, Lisa. Nothing to do with that shit. But unfortunately, these individuals use characters that are very attracting to underage people. And these underage people come in thinking, "Oh my God, this is a cute avatar, or this is a cute gotcha," and then pay them. They're in a group with predators because they join Didi's Discord where he has numerous of P3DOs lurking, waiting for new victims to join his Discord so they could hit them up in the DMs and say, and do it out of sight. And then when they get confronted, then they fucking Dee Dee's like, no, no, they're not true. It's not true. The kid did it. Shit like that. Took a nap while heading back home. So who was talking smack? Darkless. Oh lord. Oh, I guess Daniel Roth was talking a little bit smack, saying something about you're no better than Chaitin, some shit like that. It's same old, same old. Daniel Roth rant. We're just making fun of his very voluptuous, symmetrical alpha male face that he has. With his nice mustache, well trimmed and everything, chiseled neckline, jawline. I mean, I guess. Well, I guess neckline. I don't. It's the neck. One of those two. Yes, innocent people that don't know how sick these chumos are. Yeah. These kids go in thinking that they're joining a server where they're going to be talking about the personas or any of those type of things. But But yeah, I think yeah, yeah, nothing surprising. Yeah, 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 yeah. And I saw I just recently saw something about something happened to your girl. That's very unfortunate. Um, yeah, hopefully she's doing better. I don't know. Car crashes are always traumatizing. You know, lolly boys, pot face, new sloppy avatar. Yeah, 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 yeah. My avatar on my Discord is Daniel's face. If anybody has me on Discord, they can easily see the face of Daniel every time they message me, thinking they're safe. Yeah, yeah. A lot of those kids they join thinking that they're just gonna have fun, talk about the fur characters that they have, the gotcha people, not knowing there's Green Ranger, you know, there's fucking DD, there's I don't know if John Davis is in there now, but John Davis used to be in his server. So there's predators in there trying to lure these kids to fucking to have conversations in the DMs. But yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, yeah, she's okay. We literally drive to Corpus today, and now we're on the way back home. Ah, you let her drive after crashing? I wouldn't. You crazy? Why? You know, like I don't know. I don't know how the mindset her mindset is, but you know, if it was like a family member of mine, I would have told them wait a little bit longer. You know, you just got into a car crash. I don't know how bad it was. Maybe it was a fender bender. I don't know. But I would have been like, no, let's not drive for a while. Let you calm down a little bit, because if you drive, you might get a little antsy because you just recently got into car crash. You don't want to put her in a situation that she's driving near a lot of other cars, and you know. But like I said, I don't know what type of girl she is. Maybe she forgets about it quick and moves on from the crash and doesn't get traumatized or gets a little paranoid a little bit. You know, sometimes people get paranoid after a crash because it seems like they're a little bit more cautious. But I don't know. But there's different people, right? I can't tell you how she is. So yeah, yeah. Buster Ramos' face is a great punching bag. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty round. Pretty round. It was one of those pea bags, right? The ones that you just hit really quick, the bean bag or something like that. There you go. She insisted. She was very calm and collect. I was more pissed about the situation. Yeah, well, yeah, shit. You know, accidents, man. Hopefully, it wasn't her fault. And hopefully, it wasn't too crazy. But yeah, car crashes are very stressing because you lose a car. Now you're gonna have to deal with insurances, uh, pains after the fact, because when you crash, you still have adrenaline, so you don't feel any pain until maybe a day or two later. So yeah, yeah, car crashes are not a good thing. It's not a good feeling. An inconvenience. There's a lot of factors that happen towards that situation. Buying a new car now. You're gonna have to invest in something that depending on how much the insurance gives you, that's what you have to use to provide for a new car. Cars are expensive nowadays, so there's a lot of factors when it comes to a car crash, mentally, physically, and emotionally, and financially. So yeah, just yeah, it's gonna be it's no bueno. I've gone I've gone in like two crashes. I crashed two of my cars when I was younger. So yeah, it's not a good thing. More when it's not your fault. If it's not your fault, then yeah, that shit is fucking stressful because now you have to deal with both insurances, and it's a very difficult time in the meantime. You know, I don't wish car crashes to anybody. I don't wish anything negative towards nobody, but to predators, you fucking crash your car and die, motherfucker. Just kidding. I'm not kidding, but I am kidding because I can't say these things on the YouTube world because I'm kidding. I'm kidding. There's lies. It's a parody. I didn't mean that last part. Uh, man, but yeah, it's crazy. Like, yeah, Arthur's not gonna show up to you again. Sloppy seconds. Most likely not. I'm going there to enjoy myself. I'm going to EDC, the Electronic Dance Music Festival. So I will be having fun regardless. Him trying to confront me is like a side quest to me. Every time I go to Vegas, I go to do what I need to do. But if he mans up and wants to confront me, then yeah, he could come and meet me, and I can be like, "Hey, what's up, mate?" And then he's gonna be like, "Ah, you talking shit about me, sloppy? I'm here right in front of you. Can I give you a hug?" I'm like, "Nah, you stinky motherfucker. I can smell you from right here. So 10 feet away, or I'll get this stop sign and it smacked the shit out of you like the old lady or the homeless lady did to you." Myself and my mother got T-boned back in 2009. Yeah, yeah, it's a very um, traumatizing thing. It takes a couple of weeks to kind of feel better. Well, for some people, maybe some people the next day you're back to doing your normal shit. But some people they get a little bit less. Their mind plays games with them and shit. You were gonna laugh in his face. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'll laugh at his face, and then I'll put my hand on his head, and he'll try swinging, but because his arms are too small, he won't be able to. Like the cartoons and shit. EDC in Vegas, yes, EDC. I will be ing the whole night. I'll be dancing with around girls in booty shorts 24/7. My wife is gonna be next to me, so I can't stare. I'm gonna be looking straight ahead with my shades on and stuff like that. Luckily, she has good insurance, and the car was salvageable. I don't know about the salvage cars, man, because after they fix them, um, they're they're little. They're not. They don't run the same. After people start fixing stuff on a car, yeah, it gets a little. The cars tend to break down more often because uh, unless the person that you're taking it to is very knowledgeable and knows how what they're doing. But if the insurance takes it to some random mom and pop shop, you got to be worried about those type of things. You got to find out where they're gonna take it and see the reviews. Make sure that that place they're taking it is a very good establishment and shit like that. But yeah, you always got to make sure that if they're gonna fix it, if the insurance is gonna fix it, to get a good mechanic. And she wasn't hurt, and it wasn't her fault. It was some old dude who shouldn't be driving. Yeah, yeah. Them old people, man. Some old people, they tend to fucking they tend to uh, make mistakes more often. Their reaction time is very very slow. He's gonna be scared like he was when Let Me Talk walked up to him. Yeah, baby, I don't know how. Well, I think I saw a video where they met each other, but yeah, Arthur looked very tiny, and but yeah, I'm not gonna punch him or anything. I just want to tell the stuff that I say on the internet to his face. Main thing, main thing is that because he claims no one will confront him, so I will, but it's not gonna happen. I know that. I'm pissed because I just changed her brakes a few weeks ago. I don't know if those got messed up. Well, it depends. If I don't think the brakes could get messed up. If the rotor got messed up, then maybe. If the rotors like got bent or something, then maybe. Like if the tires got messed up and the rotor got twisted a little bit, then maybe. But if the rotors are intact, then you'll be all right. The brake rotors. Arthur was nervous. Well, he's nervous everywhere. He's like I don't know if you've seen like the videos on Instagram or Facebook where the little dog is barking at the big dog, and then when they open the door, the little dog starts like passing out or looking at the owner and like barking like meow, meow, meow. Well, that's Arthur. Like he's big and big talk on the internet, but when you're in front of him, his demeanor decreases 99%. What's up, Kevin Daddy? What's cracking? Electric Daisy Carnival. Yep, yep, yep. I'll be there. I'll be partying. I'll be walking a lot, and I'll be enjoying myself around a lot of girls in booty shorts. Even though I cannot stare or look, I'll be complimenting people's outfits. That's it. He was really nervous when Let Me Talk walked up to him. Yeah, uh, probably so. Arthur seems like I said, like a very odd individual to hang out with. I feel like if someone said Merry Christmas to him, he would have been like, I don't believe in Christmas, Esau, shit like that. What's the stream about? It's about the predoverse, Kevin. The predoverse, where numerous of P3DOs are joining different communities, the Care Bear community, Autumn Parish. You seen Autumn Parish, Kevin? I think you mentioned her a couple of times. And then Dee Dee. There, Arthur is being friends with Autumn Parish. Uh, they're all finding each other somehow, and because they all have a distinct disliking of us, they all say we all dislike each other, or dislike these people. Let's join forces. It's crazy. Yeah, so that's what we were talking about. But now I'm done, right? Now I'm done talking about stuff. So now it's just like the last couple minutes. It's it's random. Like I'm done talking about this, so we could talk about other stuff for like the next. If someone comes in or something, if someone comes in, then yeah. But if not, I got like 10 more minutes, and then I'm gonna end it and then go with the family. I can't imagine Arthur in any situation, and I lived in Vegas for 12 years. Oh shit! Yeah. Vegas is my second home, Luisa. I love going to Vegas. I hate leaving with less money than I came with, because every time I go, I'm like, yeah, this time I'm gonna win, and I go home with negative money, which I don't mind. I love Vegas. It's more entertainment for me than anything. That's where my disposable income goes to. It goes to the wait staff, the waitresses at the casinos. It goes to them, and it goes to the casino itself because they always beat me in blackjack. Blackjack is my game, and they whoop my ass every time. It's no bueno. Then Chloe too sloppy. Yeah, yeah. They Chloe is another one that's in the Predoverse. Yeah, that guy is still. I don't know. I haven't seen much about him. He's been quiet, or unless he has a secret YouTube account that he's doing his stuff. But yeah, he was in DD streams and shit. That's crazy. What's up, Dark Matt? What's going on, Maine? Let me see. Hold on. Oh, did I? It's not there no more. Damn. All right. Let me. All right. Let me put it one more time before I end it. Yeah, yeah. Next month, Dark Matt. I'll be there. Yeah, the house always wins. Yeah, yeah. They whoop my ass every time. No, well, my issue when it comes to gambling is that I'll be up, $500, $600. 300, 200, whatever. I'm up a little, a good amount, and I stay there, and little by little it starts decreasing. I go on like a three game losing streak, and then I double my bet, and that one I lose, and then next thing you know, I'm down $400, $500. When I was up 500, and in my mind, I'm already thinking, oh, we're gonna go to this restaurant, we're going to go hang out here, we're gonna eat this, we're gonna eat that, and then later, 20 minutes later, I'm like, we're gonna go eat some top ramen. We're not going nowhere tonight. It's horrible. Ah, I hate it. Is that Arthur's cat on the photo? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love Arthur's cat image for some reason. It just looks very, very funny to me. I did win a lot there, though. Yeah, well, some people do win. I don't. I do not win. I go there with the mindset that I am going to lose, between 5 to 1,000, no more than that. That's my disposable gambling money. But that lasts me like the whole weekend. Like I don't spend the whole 1,000 on the first night. I've done that once, but I learned my lesson. So I do like 300 one night, 300 another night, and shit like that. But yeah, you know, fuck Vegas when it comes to me losing money. But I enjoy Vegas because I like my shit.
Hey,
What's up?
Slappy.
What's going
I
on?
never understand. Like I always say, to each his own regarding that. But losing or going there spending that much, knowing you're basically going to walk out with none of it with you. I never. Again, to each his own. I just
Yeah, yeah. That's my
that's like
vice. Yeah.
we all have our vices, so I can't
I
like.
just sent you two things, Sloppy, on DMs.
On the oh, I don't have my phone with me. I'll get it
It's like
after.
what was it?
I
My
posted in
ex-wife.
private. I
I
posted in
used
private. Yeah.
Okay.
I used to tell her because she had a huge like lottery addiction, but it was bad. Like the scratch offs. Um,
Mhm.
and I would tell her. I used to tell her, I'm like, I am never taking your ass to Vegas.
Mhm.
Vegas, I'm gonna be we're gonna be probably coming back with fucking limbs missing, all the loan
Yeah.
sharks and shit.
What's up, Exlenium? Yeah. No. Yeah. But I go there knowing I'm gonna lose money. But not
I
all the
don't know
time I
who
lose.
that is. I'll
Well,
put it on the picture.
I always say like whenever like I guess you could say that's the better mindset of going in there because then if you win money by hook or by crook, you're more surprised than anything, you know.
Yeah. 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 I'm always. I do win. I have won. Not. I don't always lose, but yeah, I lose. 70% of the time I lose, 30% I win. So the house still kicks my butt when it comes to gambling. But
Would you
uh,
so if you let's say you win your money back or win some, do you still go out and splurge or do you know when to hold them when to fold them?
no, no, I am when it comes to that, I suck at leaving when I'm up.
Yeah, because I like whenever I like if I do any bets or anything, I always like if ever I win either the money I betted back or win more. But I trust me, that is a very hard thing to restrain yourself from.
Yeah,
Because then you're like,
yeah,
oh man, I could win even more, you know, and then
yep,
lo and behold, you're fucking in the hole after that.
yep. That's why that happens every time. I'm up
Whatever
400,
happens
500
in
bucks,
Vegas stays in Vegas.
unless you're a lizard and you poop your pants.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
see,
I saw.
mate.
Yeah, so I saw that something about you. She had a car crash and shit. I'm like, oh man, that's no bueno.
Yeah, yeah. I'm assuming Romanoff told you.
Well, she sends me all this stuff all the time. Sends
Oh
me
yeah, yeah.
your videos, like every time you're streaming. I guess she sends me your videos. Sometimes I watch maybe like 2 3 days later, because I'm like doing some stuff, and then I would put it like in 1.5 speed. It could be like because hour-long streams. I was like, God damn. Yeah.
Yeah, I try if especially when I'm doing them solo, I try to go no more. Oh, fuck. Eh. I was like, just be told if I'm doing them mostly solo, unless I'm gaming, I can only. I always say sometimes I try to only go an hour,
Hmm.
especially if I do them late.
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
on a stream, sweetie. Just FYI. But yeah, no, she's okay. She's
Hmm.
as I said previously, I was more pissed off than she was. Oh, they're having the actress, the lead actress in there too.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
go.
Green Lives Matter sent me a message on Harry's chat about Chloe's back again.
No, no, Chloe. You know, like I said, they're always gonna come back. They're never gonna not be here.
Yeah, and then it makes it worse. And they're friends with the pedophiles and more pedophiles again.
Yeah, yeah, they multiply, Kevin. Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I
they
need
gonna
to.
be. But yeah,
Do
man,
you, do
no.
you, do you, do you believe in the predoverse where they multiply and they form an alliance?
Yeah.
Probably. Well, yeah, because like, who in their right mind would even side with them at that point? So they got to side with each other.
Well, the lizard did.
Yeah.
The lizard.
Brian Absher's another one.
Yeah, well, Jay says that he saw Brian Absher in one of his chats, but I don't know.
Mm, yeah,
Was it
because
him
Yeah,
though? I always say when it's people behind chats, unless they. That's like I don't know if I have, Kevin, but I don't think I've ever accused you of being. Well, I may have. I'm not going to sit here and say I've
I
never
don't
done
think
it.
you have.
I have.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, the reason why is that I I kind of know how you type, and it's usually I don't like when people say that because it's like, how do you tell by certain things? Because certain people say certain
I
things,
don't.
but you
I don't
have a
really. I don't
particular way
change
of.
it.
Well, not only that, but you have a particular way of typing, just like Arthur does. So it'd be very difficult to tell you, like, it'd be very, which I'm actually shocked no one's even tried to do that to frame you or Arthur, and all
They
that.
tried
Perhaps
to, like with Cobra and John David. They tried to, but they do way worse than what I do.
still dealing with allergies, so bear in mind.
Mm.
Um, yeah, it was a hell of a week. The wife got into a wreck, and then
My
I got
English
the
not
allergy
is so
bug.
great on typing, but I can spell.
Yeah, and you know math. Some Arthur doesn't know, so at least I'll give you that.
No.
What was I saying? But yeah, no. So that's all. And I can't remember how. Brian would talk usually. I don't think he misspelled a lot, but um. So I always say, but yeah, Brian. Like if he is in chats, I would not be surprised. But
Okay, man.
again, I can't remember who told me, but the word on the street was Brian wasn't even. I think his father passed away, so his father is or Brian's elsewhere now.
Maybe he got hit by a stop sign too.
Yeah, that's like Roar right now. Roar, I think Roar made streams in a month or two because I've even been wondering what was wrong or what happened to him. But apparently his phone got broken and he can't buy a new one, so he's using his brother's phone.
Mm. Yeah. Well, yeah, I haven't heard about him, but apparently maybe he's still lifting rocks, or what is he doing?
I don't know. Yeah, because Roar was on Money Stream maybe last week or something. I popped in right before it ended just to see what was up with him. But yeah, he broke his phone or something. I don't know what led to that. Um, hopefully he didn't lift the rock up and then it fell out of his lap and fell onto the phone.
It's likely.
Although that would kind of be funny in a morbid way.
Hmm. Yes.
What'd you think that, sweetie? If you're filming a rock lifting video and then you drop it right on the phone that you're recording,
Oh shit.
but it'd be kind of funny, wouldn't it? Yeah.
So is it confirmed that Arthur got beat up by an old homeless lady, or that you guys that's just a running joke?
Oh, from what he told me, this is going back like fucking back. I think with you know who was in Vegas.
Hmm.
It was around that same time, and Arthur messaged me telling me that that was going on. It's funny how all that works because then that person was saying that, oh, I told Arthur and I framed it or I was like, he just asked him who it was. He's like, oh, some old lady. I was like, okay, you good? Again, this was like it was like a fucking this is back I think like I said when you know who was in Vegas visiting him
Yeah.
and that's really the only reason why I remember the time frame of it. Um, but yeah, apparently he was at a bus stop and a lady attacked him or something. I don't know all the details about it.
Hmm.
With Arthur, even back then, that kind of took everything he said with a grain of salt. But
I feel like that with fucking Brian sometimes.
I would have, yeah, I would have laughed though if there was video of that. Just like I think Eric Melendez brought up, he got beat up by his mom when he was in his 20s.
Damn.
At first, I was like, "Hey, were you beaten up when you were like younger? Maybe that could also explain. Even though I don't condone it, that could explain why you're all fucked up in the head." But no, he's like, "Nah, I was in my 20s, I think." And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
That's crazy.
Apparently, his mother is shorter than Arthur, so his mother beat up Eric. So I made a joke. I said, "So how do you think you could beat up Arthur if your mom was shorter than you?" It's ironic though. Arthur hit his mom. Eric got beat up by his mom, so it was kind of like the reverse, which I
Hmm.
guess.
Well, I guess I guess uh, I wouldn't expect. I would let like if my mom tried to fight me, I would let her beat me up. I
Well,
wouldn't punch back or
I was
anything.
gonna say if Eric didn't do nothing, I hate to say it, but I give him more respect for not fighting back.
Yeah, yeah. Like Arthur fought back, and I don't know how much of force he hit her, but yeah, I rather uh, Eric say, yeah, I got beat up by my mom, than Eric saying, yeah, I fucked up my mom. That's all.
Yeah,
But
it's like what was it?
But if you're gonna beat somebody up, at least have some sort of remorse like I did as well. But I didn't
mhm.
really beat her up, I just pushed her.
Got mad at him for not getting a haircut, and then fucking, then she's like, "Huh? No, you gotta get it for yourself." No, I'm kidding. There you go. There you go, sweetie. You're welcome. Are you still planning on swapping this car out? Kind of got used to it with the long drive. And now you'll get back to being in a smaller car and you'll be kind of okay. You'll be missing it. So that's why I'll get a pickup truck one day, like a tall ass one. You know, the big ass pickup truck where you got to step up to get in. Yeah, it'll be great.
Yeah. So
Get the Texas, we get you the real Texas cheaper.
Who you fighting now? Cheating.
Oh, I guess the running joke. It's like what was it, Chain versus the World?
Who you
No
fighting there?
one as far. Oh, thank you. No one as far as I know. But you know the old saying, like it'll eventually pop off. But luckily, I think right now will be at least a good period.
Mm.
Yeah, no. After what happened, after what happened to what's his name, I kind of took care of all my
Huh? It was lagging or something.
Yeah. Take care of something and then went completely
Yeah.
dead.
second.
Yeah. I can. There he is. Or
Oh,
there he
that's
is.
why.
Okay. There you
Can
go.
y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My bad. My bad. Was when I just get back home, my internet likes to auto connect.
No. Okay. Yeah. No. So yeah, I saw something about like this umbrella, and then fuck, I forgot the other people. I just skimmed through it, but I heard something about umbrella being a follower, which I do agree. He should
Yeah,
have.
I was. That was more of a like for me. And I was talking to Dragon about behind the scenes. Afterwards, I believe, or a little bit after. I can't remember when. But I don't know. Since I've been here, since I've been on here for almost 10 years, I've kind of seen how like the community as a whole has either is in some ways evolved and other ways devolved.
Mhm.
And I was
Well,
bringing
you
up
always,
something.
yeah,
What's up?
you're always gonna get people that are very more linguistic than others, and then you're always gonna get people that follow. You're always, in every community, from what I've seen, it's pretty much the same. That people are there's gonna be followers. There's gonna be flip floppers. There's gonna be people that know how to talk. There's gonna be people that uh, don't know how to confront people. So I think uh, every community, I think, has those type of individuals.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we've
it's
all
always
got with the
it's
community
always
as
going to
well.
be there. You should go to the
Hmm.
restroom. Oh yay, good
Yeah, but
girl.
there's also a community that have one sense in common as well.
What's up, Kevin?
Us as a community as one thing to fight for is let's get rid of fucking predators.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, I
Well,
got you, Stevie.
there is another community that's protecting them. So, like I
We
said,
know that.
it's,
That's what I'm saying. Like, fucking, you got reptiles, fucking aliens, species
yeah,
protecting them.
it's no bueno.
Yeah, I was gonna say like in regards to what I talked about in that stream, and you got a point there and all that stuff, guys. Uh, like you got a point there regarding that. There's always going to be those people like that, and like it's like I know somebody asked me, "Are you worried if Umbrella says anything?" I'm like, no, because nothing nothing I stated was a lie. Which is funny because I made a joke about him calling himself Crow Templar Defender, which I have
Mhm.
no issue currently with Leon, but and I think he changed his name back. Come on, Hanji, let's go over to the field. I I called him because I think he calls himself something else outside Crow Templar Defender, and
No, he called
he
himself TG Venom Defender.
yeah, that was. And then he went back to the Umbrella Robster. Recently, I found out went back to being called Crow Timber Defender. So I'm like, so I just literally said to
I
myself,
said this. I even said this to Umbrella himself. I said you kind of like stealing other people's shit because first of all, Bio had his BHC defender. Now you're stealing stuff from him, including you starting to kiss people's asses.
well, see, and with Bio, I kind of understood because he was one of the
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 original.
yeah, like and Biomi went at it, but I at least get like when he called himself that because it was one of the originals. That'd be like if Jack of Hearts. I know Jack of Hearts doesn't get involved in this shit. Funny enough, I was just playing Marvel Rivals with him the other day, but
No
but
wonder why I'm playing that devil game.
I know, right? Who's my go-to is usually the Punisher, although I do dabble with Deadpool. Um, but anyway, um, but like if Jack called himself Dad and all that, I would like that makes sense. I'm like, I don't think Umbrella is a high-ranking member of even if he is part of Crow Templars. But my point is, it's like, even if he made a video responding to my stream, I don't need I don't need to make part two because mainly everything I said about him, he proved right when he renamed himself back to Crow Templar Defender. I'm like, okay, I don't even need to give this any more thought. As far as that goes, as far outside of that, nobody. As far as I know, I haven't been fighting with anybody
Yeah.
unless.
No, that's why I see it, right? I told Umbrella that he punches down, right? Like during the whole Kyle Johnson, right? Um, he made a stream calling him out a while back, like a year ago, right? And Kyle joined the stream. That
Wasn't
remember
wasn't
that's when he
weren't we
started
on that
yelling at
one?
me and shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And he started yelling, and Umbrella was quiet, right? Like he didn't like it was his stream to confront Kyle. I guess allegedly confront him, but he stayed quiet when Kyle joined the stream. And he had, I guess, I was the one that he attacked me, and me and him were like going at it, whatever. And then now that all his friends like Leon and Darkless and the other guys are not friends with Kyle, now he's talking big and bad like about him when Kyle one time joined his stream and he was quiet like a puppy. And I don't like when people act tough
He did get it
after
from
the
the
fact.
bio.
Yeah, I don't. I like even what was it? I saw Leon posted a video. I think where he confronted. I can't remember who was it. Kadeem? Was it Kadeem? I don't think it was Kadeem King. Was it Jacko Golke? I can't remember. These names kind of
Yeah,
confuse
some black
me.
guy, some black guy.
Yeah, I know one has a porn addiction. The other
Kadeem.
one I don't know much about him. But yeah,
Maldog, whatever the official Maldog. I don't know who
but
that is, but
like I saw him or I saw Leon confronting him, and I see Umbrella cackling like a fucking weirdo, and I'm like thinking, dude, I'm like, even when you and I had issues, like right now, I don't know where it stands out, but like, I'm like thinking, whenever I wanted to confront you and have a word with you, you never want anything. I'm just like, and I'm like thinking, don't you dare tell me that, oh, I don't do drama. I'm like, because almost like even when I checked up on him recently when I was getting like kind of some pinpoints for that video I did, I was like yeah, you're still talking about Larry the Batman fan, which I did bring him up recently, but that was my own actually due to someone else,
Who?
and I just wanted to.
Oh, the
But
guy that talks like very low. That guy, right?
yes,
What you talking about? What
yeah,
has he done?
because he said some things very homophobic to a friend of mine, and I'm like, I know you ain't even going to be our paths aren't going to cross because the only time I ever see you on stream is Arthur. The only time I ever interacted with him on one stream was
Mhm.
on Arthur's a while back, and I could barely understand what he was saying. One of the rare times I purposely talked over somebody because I couldn't understand a goddamn word he was saying, and I was having headphones in. If I couldn't hear him,
Mhm.
I guarantee no one else could hear him either.
Yeah. So Larry said some gay stuff and it wasn't nice, and you guys dislike him because of that, or
well, even though Larry's gay himself.
Yeah,
maybe I don't know. A lot of
I
gangsters
don't,
are crazy. Go ahead.
I don't like me personally. Like outside of him being homophobic to a friend of mine, outside of that, I don't really know much about him. I
Mhm.
just know he's a very heavily Christian person, and usually when I see people like that, as I've learned with Junko, I always hold my guard up because I feel like you're hiding something.
Mhm.
Because with Junko, even beforehand, I thought I didn't think it was that bad, but I thought he's hiding something because I feel like he's using his religion as a way to atone for his sins.
Mhm.
And it's like a big
Uh,
sin.
But perfectly honest, I don't think Larry or Junko are Christians, to be perfectly honest with you.
No, I don't think so either. Oh, Kadeem the King, okay.
Only because I'm a Christian myself, but I don't support them kind of
Mhm.
stuff anyway, what they other people support. So,
Speaking of Junko, my video interviewing him for some reason after years got age restricted. Kind of weird.
Yeah, that sometimes happens. Like I had a video from a few years ago that, and it was funny because it wasn't even anything bad. It got age restricted.
did you hear
It's
John
weird
Davis the
sometimes
other
how it
day, Sharon?
happens.
Did you hear John
Huh?
Davis?
Huh?
Huh?
Did you hear John Davis' voice on the Alpha stream?
Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't watch all of it, but what happened with him and ITB?
I don't know. I heard him was talking casually. I think I
saying
didn't
that
pay attention.
you shouldn't be friends with ITB because ITB is a liar or some shit like that.
Because I even heard something where Arthur was saying they talk, but Arthur saying no, me and ITV talk things out. I'm like, I don't think ITV would be that stupid.
No, ITB. I don't think he's. But John Davis was pimping them out, saying saying sweet nothings to Arthur, saying don't listen to them, listen to me, come over here and give me smoochy smoochy, and before you
Give me
go to
give me
bed.
the kiss my
Yeah, I
dick.
heard parts of it. And I just couldn't. It's just like fucking. This is like Daniel Rolfe and Antoine. This is like
Yeah,
slave owner and slave master, or slave
yeah,
master and slave mentality.
yeah. It's Lisa. It's I'm already done with the topic. It's like an hour and a half. Right now, I'm just it's a little chit chat before I end the stream. So it's no more about. Well, it is about Preds that we are talking about, but it's nothing too crazy. So yeah, that's why. All right, go ahead.
That's just
Kevin,
a
I gotta
statement,
ask
probably.
you. I Dragon brought up something where I don't know if it was he heard it or something, but that Umbrella talked to a minor. Speaking of which, is there any truth to that?
I heard about it, but I don't know much. The only thing I know that Umbrella lied about his age.
How old? What was he saying? His age?
I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
I
But
guess
I
it
know
was
he was talking to Kylie before.
Oh,
Kylie Capitan.
that Kylie girl got in everybody's DMs. But I don't think Kylie was going to talk to people to be sexual. I think because she just wanted friends. But the Umbrella showed me the DMs between them, and that was just normal stuff when it came to them. But there's a stream where Umbrella lied about his age because he was talking to someone, and I guess someone went into his live stream and confronted him, and he lied. He lied to the person that confronted him on his live stream. I
the
don't know.
stream's still up or no?
I'm not sure. This was a long time ago, I think.
Yeah.
But
No
yeah,
one. Wow.
It
No, I
was
was gonna say no
it
one. He
was
may have
like
deleted.
that fake account with Leon back in the day. I think it was Leon's where the reporter about the arson thing, the phone call.
The
he did.
Arthur thing.
I think someone
Arson.
said.
Oh, arson. Okay.
Yeah, I think Umbrella copied.
The post as the Jesse the bodybuilder daughter. Oh shit.
That's what I was talking about. That some guy's daughter. It was an alt account, and they said it was Jesse Ventura. I don't know who Jesse Ventura is. Like I think he's
Make you
like a
something to eat.
wrestler.
It was
And
the body, the Michigan, I think.
no,
Used to
well,
be
I
the
guess
wrestler, the body Ventura.
I don't know who that is. The wrestler, but
Yeah.
so he that guy went onto his stream and said, "Hey, you're talking to my daughter. How old are you?" And I think he said he was like 16 or 17, and he wasn't 16, 17. And
Oh, Umbrella said he was 16, 17.
yeah, and they confronted him, and they're like, "Oh, this is my brother's account," or some bullshit like that. And I don't know exactly who he was talking to. I think he was talking to an alt account. It was a girl, but it was an alt account.
Oh, I found them, sweetie. They were right next to the microwave.
But yeah, Umbrella. And then I guess the other thing they had him, I guess, was that he was stalking a girl at his high school.
Gee, well, this was when he was in high school too, right?
Yeah, well, he was stalking the girl, like he was like hiding behind bushes supposedly, and like
What the
following her.
fuck?
But because he didn't know how to approach her, that was his way of, I guess, looking at her. Kind of odd, but high school, I guess, some people are weird like that. That they're gonna hide behind bushes to stare at a girl that he likes or something. I don't know. Stupid.
That shit wouldn't surprise me. One thing I've always say, he is a weird little fuck.
Well, you got a lot of movies that are weird too, like that.
Movies?
Yeah.
Well, to be fair with that, I like those are good. Those are good little study mechanic. Let's see. I want unlocked for both sides. Oh well.
like like you in
Oh,
school
I
and
opened the
stuff
wrong
as
car.
well. Like
Huh.
American.
Look, that's my neighbor's car. I'll have to message him, let him know. Oh, I know what I did with him. I'm a dumbass.
No.
All right.
Man. Umbrella is annoying. I don't watch his streams that often anymore because it's like repetitive.
Well, the other thing I go
Um,
in there is just to kind of mess with him, call him a lobster and that. That's
I think
about
they were
it.
in my backpack.
Umbrella is like
The
Jim from
cigarettes.
American Pie. I
Actually,
don't
that's
know.
But he
What's
always
Jim?
does stream
Oh,
lit,
yeah.
so I don't really go to his stream too much.
No.
Message Hector. I
Especially has
accidentally
some
tried to open his
friends
car
there.
first. I got confused
Yeah,
with silver cars.
yeah. The only one I went on was when he was talking shit about Kyle, like just recent one, because I thought it was weird because I was like, dude, you were scared of him a couple months ago. You were like not wanting to talk about him because he was scary, and then now that he
Yeah,
lost all
that's
his
him.
friends, now you're kicking down. You're punching a guy that's already down. Like me personally, I don't like punching down when someone's down, um, but I like talking shit. But because I confronted him when he was, with friends with Leon and them, he Umbrella's just talking shit to him because now Kyle doesn't have any of his backup, I guess, his friends. So
But
I'm like, nah, fuck that.
wasn't Umbrella when Leon was getting all the hate? Wasn't like Umbrella fucking hating on Leon too?
They all were for a little bit, and then they became friends again. And so, like me, I don't like the only reason we were talking shit about fucking Leon was because he was friends with Kyle,
Yeah.
and I call them the sped crows because it's just an insult to get them a little riled up a little bit. Even though like most of them seem pretty chill, but at the time when you're having discussions against another group, you're gonna say some kind of, well, I try to say not very heinous things, but I'll talk some shit. I won't call their moms names or anything like that. Like some people that I know.
We're changing that cat's name. It's not Peso Pluma.
It's Peso Pluma.
It's not Peso Pluma. Not
She's a featherweight because she's really skinny, and two, her tail looks like a feather.
Hmm.
Peso Pluma.
no,
Mm-hmm.
no. I forbid it. Well, yeah, it's like with me and Leon now. We're cordial, but like I don't consider him, but like I've, like even if we were get to that point one of these days, that's gonna be a while because, and even then I just like so my standpoints when me and him are going at it, I still stand by with that. So it's not like I'm what do you call it? It's not like I'm gonna just or say, oh, like, bless you. Like, we could be cordial and all that, and I could be like, yeah, it just is what it is with that.
Hmm.
As far as
Yeah,
I know, he hasn't been doing any stupid shit, so that's
yeah. No, I don't think he has. But like me personally, like I could have people that I dislike on my chat. When I have an open chat or if I put the link on, people that dislike me could come in. People that I don't like could come in. I don't discriminate on who, as long as you don't porn bomb me, and if you dislike me you could come in. I don't mind it, but yeah, like that's why when people say you had this guy on, you had that guy on, I'm like, you have people in the chat that are preds. I'm like, I don't, I rather them show their face on the chat so people can know who the predators are than them hiding in the clouds and shit. But I don't know,
yeah.
there's some people.
It's like that's what me like usually I don't let certain people in if it's specific streams, but if it's like open where anybody come in and one moment it could be chill and that moment it could be chaos, I don't mind. But like I always said, the only person I don't allow on my panel is under no circumstances Eric Melendez.
Yeah, yeah, that's the only guy that's banned in my channel. The moment I saw him porn bomb money, I'm like, nope, he's not coming in ever in
Yeah.
my chat. And he could be in the chat, but he's never gonna be in my streams.
It's weird though, like he's always animated when it comes to fucking who is it? Like fucking when he streams when he's on like Jay Margera, it's like for once he's actually talking as normal as an Eric Melendez can talk.
Yeah, damn Eric.
Maybe you got to
No,
start
well,
smoking that weed.
grandma
That's
beat
what
him
the
up
territory.
recently, right?
Yeah, she berated him, which was hilarious. Or I think he did say it was his mother,
His
because he
mother.
told me he said in that stream he lives with his mom and his grandmother.
Hmm. Ah, damn, that's crazy. But yeah, I gotta end it. My wife's already coming. She's already texted me, so we're gonna
Yeah, for sure,
get
man.
ready. Appreciate everybody that came in.
Yeah.
Kevin, Chayton.
Yeah, yeah, pleasure,
Talk to
man.
you guys
I'll
another time.
later, man.
Huh?
I said,
Peace.
see you later, Sloppy.
All right, Kevin. I'll see you in
Later,
the
guys.
server or in the chat.
I'm Sloppy.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Adios, Kevin. All right. Well, the Joker. Thanks, y'all. Sorry I couldn't catch the whole thing. Have a great night. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Obi, man, you're having a good time with your grandkids or your nephews or what was it? Let me see. Oh my God. Yeah, yeah. Grandbaby to go to. Yeah. So your grandbaby. So it's all good, man. Um, I'll most likely see you guys in the server. If you guys talking shit about Didi, I'm always there laughing and shit. So my youngest turned 1. Damn, grandpapa, grandpapa. That's good, man. Grandkids are always the best. I don't have any yet. My kids are over the age of. Some of them are the age of over the age of 18, and some of them are kids. So I'm sure. I don't know. Us Latinos, we have an uncle that is the same age as a nephew. Us Latinos, we have kids, and then we have uncles that are a year older than the nephews and shit. It's crazy. I don't know if you guys, Obi, and your family have uh, that kind of stuff. I don't know. I think you're white, right? So white people, they tend to separate their children. They don't have uh, uncles that are 2 years older, a year older than the nephew and shit. So, but we do. My ex-wife is Mexican, so I know how it is. Oh hell yeah! So you were eating good when you had the wife, the Mexican wife, means the tamales, the tacos, and all that good stuff. But but yeah, man, yeah. But I do appreciate the people that came in. I know it was a random ass shit. I normally like to, I guess, set them up for like a day ahead or something, but I had some time today, so I wanted to talk about these communities and shit. She could cook, but her mom made the best fajitas. Hell yeah, fajitas, the best. I'm hungry. I'm gonna make myself some food or something here at the little kitchen we have here at the hotel. But besides that, yeah, appreciate the people that came in, people in the clouds, whoever is in the clouds. I'm sure it's Arthur and John Davis. Fuck you guys. I know you guys watching this shit. Suck it. I can't say too many bad words because they're gonna age restrict it. So no, I'll be nice. But yeah, for sure, Obi. I'll see you in the server. I like the images you guys share there all the time. All right, peace out.